Flip TV Plus.
It's evening news update on Flip TV Plus. Let's take a look at the headlines. Moment Lagos State Deputy Governor arrived court for Tribunal judgment. Supreme Court fire incident has nothing to do with presidential election petition. Concrete road, cement price to hit 9,000 naira manufacturers. NDLEA intercepts 4,000 kilogram illicit drugs, arrests suspect. Girl confessed to putting sniper in her foster mother's food. UN appreciates Tinubu overtures of humanitarian minister. Now the news and details. The Lagos State Deputy Governor Dr. Bafemi Hamzat arrived at the Lagos State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal held at the Roseline Omotosho Courthouse, Ikeja, Lagos, today, September 25, 2023. Correspondents who were in court reported that Hamzat arrived at the court amid heavy security presence around 9:20 a.m., accompanied by some aides. Badebo Revival of the Labour Party, Jando of the People's Democratic Party are challenging the return and declaration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat of the All Progressives Congress (APC) as winners of the state governorship election by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Meanwhile, the petition of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) have been dismissed by the tribunal for non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act. Moving on, following the fire incident that occurred at the Supreme Court in the early hours of Monday, the Supreme Court Public Relations Officer Festus Akande has assured that this will not affect the presidential election petition. Akande made this known while speaking during an interview on Arise TV on Monday. According to him, the fire incident will not affect anything in the court. Meanwhile, the fire incident was reported to have caught a wing of the Supreme Court complex situated at the Three-Arm Zone Abuja on Monday morning. Speaking about the fire incident, he said,
And it was due to maybe electrical fault or so, and the staff were on ground to douse it immediately because in Supreme Court, we don't joke with safety. All the floors are equipped with fire extinguishers, and those were the equipment that the staff were able to deploy immediately to douse the fire. And it only affected one chamber and not 4, 5, or 10 as being peddled in social media still. So what was destroyed in that chamber are books, stationery, and other computer gadgets. And the books are replaceable because we have an e-library, we have the soft copies of the books, and also the hard copies could also be procured and supplied to the chamber. So it has nothing to do with the presidential election petition, as people are saying outside. So such issues of presidential election matters are not discussed in the chamber, inside the court, and the documents or books, whatever that has to do with it, are not kept in the chamber. Thank you very much.
Okay, Your name, sir?
Dr. Akonde Festus, Director of Press and Information, Supreme Court of Nigeria.
in other reports, the Cement Producers Association of Nigeria has warned that the ongoing plan of the federal government to introduce concrete roads will raise the price of cement to 9,000 naira per bag from the current price of 5,000 naira. It also called on the current administration to permanently address the perennial cement price hike problem by facilitating larger participation in the cement industry, noting that Nigerians have no business buying cement for more than 5,600 naira per bag. The association, in a statement jointly signed by the national chairman, Prince David Iweta, and National Secretary Chief Ufomba on Sunday, commended the Works Minister's position on the cement-made roads, but warned on dire consequences if the supply end is not properly addressed. Moving on, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has shared some of its breakthroughs in recent investigations and raids. The agency's spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, in a statement released on Sunday, September 24, disclosed that they intercepted Abuja-bound loads of nitrous oxide, known as laughing gas, skunk, codeine syrup, methamphetamine, and tramadol consignments, destroyed 40 tons of cannabis plants in Ekiti, and also intercepted over 4,000 kilograms of illicit drugs. According to him, the seizures were carried out during interdiction operations in Lagos, Kogi, FCT, Jigawa, Kaduna, Sokoto, and Edo State. In a related development, a 12-year-old girl identified as Precious Okome in Ikuano, Abia State have confessed to putting sniper in her foster mother's food. Precious Okome from Nchara Oloko in Ikwano, Abia State explained that she found insecticide in their toilet and put some drops in her foster mother, Mrs. Stella Ihanacho's food flags containing her lunch. The JSS1 student of Ibeku High School was asked why she did it. She said a man named Ijele, who talks to her in her sleep, told her to poison the woman. Asked if she would eat the poison food she expected her foster mother to eat, she replied in the negative. And finally, UN Under-Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator Martins Griffiths has appreciated President Bola Tinubu for his choice of Dr. Betta Edu as Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation Minister in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He attested that Dr. Betta Edu is a new force of nature in the humanitarian community and in the world, a personality that will keep the whole world on their toes and make them work harder. He reviewed this at the high-level side event organized by Nigeria's Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation in the just concluded 78th United Nations General Assembly held in New York, United States. That'll be all for now. Thanks for watching Evening News Update on Flip TV Plus. Do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more reports as they drop. I am Gladys Aluzin reporting for Flip TV Plus. Goodbye for now.
Flip TV Plus.